The way to get rid of tension is to do just the opposite of all the things that cause it.
Hello everyone, this is Ichiban from Ichiban Painting, and today we're going to be doing a product review, how to use, call it whatever you want, about the Masters Brush Cleaner and Preserver. I call this thing the Love Potion. It was suggested to me to start using that stuff by Les from Awesome Paint Job. He did also a video about it, and a couple of other people actually recommended it to me, so I decided to buy it and I started using it, and I'm like, wow, this stuff is the bomb. So I decided to do a video for you guys to introduce it to you and show you how you can use it. So basically, this product is widely available anywhere. So on the internet you can find it on eBay, Amazon, or you can go to your local art store and be able to find this brush cleaner. It's not that expensive. I got this pot, which is pretty decent size. I don't know, I think they have different sizes, but I got this one for only £5 shipping included, so really, cheap deal. So basically what you want to do, the traditional approach, not the traditional approach, no, it's not traditional, but what I used to do with my stable hair, and I know a lot of people do that, is that I used to actually wash it with shampoo and conditioner. Problem with that is that, you need to normally, to do that operation, you'll need to go to a sink and wash your brushes, rinse them off, and then after that do the conditioner, leave the conditioner on, wait a little bit for it, to penetrate the bristles. And then after that you're gonna rinse it off and then you're done, which takes a little bit of time. And especially if you're in a situation like me where you paint a lot, when I finish my day I do have a shit ton of brushes, and it's not a joke. This is just an example of how many brushes that I have. So I do have a lot of brushes, which in terms means that it's gonna take me a whole lot of time to wash them off. But with this magical stuff, it makes everything easier and faster, and actually it's designed to wash fine stable hair brushes, which is better than using some stuff for your hair, although it's not that bad. Anyway, so when you finish painting, you're gonna take your brush and dip it in the water like you normally would, to make sure that you don't have paint on your brush. This brush was already clean, so bear with me. So when you're ready to wash the brush, what you want to do is put a little bit of water on your tip, and then after that put it in the Masters Brush Cleaner and swirling it around, just making sure that the brush cleaners goes everywhere. This stuff is going to take out the paint in the bristles, and also in the, if you have a tendency, I know it's not recommended, but some people do dip the brush all the way in the paint to the metal holder here, which is going to mean that there's going to be paint going inside that. The Masters Brush Cleaner is going to take everything out. You're going to see it in the pot. Actually, the paint is going to go out. So you want to thoroughly, dip the brush into that stuff. And then after that, once that is done, you want to dip it back into the water, shake it, give it a good shake, and make sure that there's nothing on it anymore. And then you want to wipe the brush. Then you have two solutions once you're there. You can either do the traditional, I'm going to lick my brush kind of thing to form the tip of your brush, or you can do this solution here, which is put a little bit of water on your brush, put it back from all the angles in the Masters Brush Cleaner, make sure that there's a good amount of it on it, and then after that what you want to do is take your fingers and form the tip of your brush really sharp. And then after that, once you have the tip formed out as the way you want it, then you're done. You can put it back. What's gonna do, if you do the traditional I lick my brush kind of thing, what it does is it actually it doesn't make your brush really hard. So meaning that if you don't keep your tips like this to protect your brush, when you store your brush, if you hit them, or if if something gets on the brush, it might take out the shape of it. It might like give an angle to your brush. I don't know if you can follow me, but if something pushed on the brush, it might get change the form of the tip. And also by using your saliva, the problem that you have is, like, for example, if you're eating gum, I always eat gum, if you drank something before and then you put it in your mouth, you might deposit some kind of contaminant agent on your brush, which means that when you're gonna dip it into the paint, normally it's nothing bad is gonna happen, but it's just something that you have to keep in mind. That's not maybe the best solution. When you use the Masters Brush Cleaner, to form your tip, what you're gonna actually end up with is something like this. As you see, I press on my tip, and these are long bristle brush, and it's actually hard, and it still keeps this pointy thing. So when you're storing your brush, you're gonna have a better chance of keeping that really nice tip and really sharp tip on your brush, and protect them from, you know, getting out of shape and getting out of tip faster. So I would highly recommend you guys getting one pot of this magical love potion product for your brush cleaning, because this is really easy to use, really fast to clean your brushes when you're done at the end of the day painting, and it does really wonder. I found out myself that in comparing to licking my brush before when I'm done and washing them with shampoo, when I use this this Master's brush cleaner, the brush and the bristles stay sharper. There's not, you know, on older brush, when I used to do the shampoo thing, there was, you know, a tendency to have separation. So in the middle of the brush, sometimes the bristle would actually separate together, which means that when you're painting, it's not that good. But those brushes that had a tendency to do that, now since I started using this, they stopped doing it. They still keep their, you know, their nice sharpie point end, compared to before when they used to separate. And even though they are all brushed, they're still usable, which is fine for me, because I saved a lot of my brushes that I was about to, you know, throw in the garbage, and now I can still use them with the Master's brush cleaner. So I hope you know, you guys can grab a hold of these little magical pot of cleaner and try it out for yourself, and let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video.